Is it possible to increase our femininity? In today's video, I will be discussing the 5 ways of how to get that feminine energy moving inside you. These are the things that I have been doing and I have seen them working a lot, and I want to let you know about my personal experiences and some suggestions I have. So why do we even need to make this video? Well, first off, if it's your first time on this channel, my name is Karina and welcome and subscribe. I make videos on how to become the best version of yourself. Anything about women, anything about money, power, all of the above. And I also have a program where I want to help put forward stepping stones on you becoming $1 million woman. You can get it down below at intoamillylady.com/program. We talk about so many of these components, and also the information gets frequently added on. So I'm excited for you to see all the updates. Why do we even need to make this video? I feel as though in today's world, the masculine energy is very much so favored, that women are kind of taking on these masculine traits in order to fit into society and in order to have more success and more status and a higher position in this world. And that's completely fine. I think to each their own, and people should do whatever they want to do. But I do feel that our natural abilities and the things we're born with are being taken away when we don't completely follow our feminine instincts, which are extremely powerful. So let's discuss some ways on how we can get them back and be more attuned with our feminine energy, and also have the masculine energy, because every human being has both. So what are the 5 or 6 things that you can do in order to improve that? The first thing I want to say is do it for you, not for him. I see so many transformational videos on YouTube and on other social media platforms, and a lot of it centers around the topic of I want to do this so I can get this, or to get him. And that's a very flawed mentality, because again, we're not doing it for us, but we're changing ourselves in order to attract something else or somebody else. And that is already unnatural, because we are supposed to do what feels good to us, and that is how we bring in everything else. So I want you to remember that phrase throughout the whole thing, no matter what your goals are. But the priority is to be doing things because you want to do them for yourself, not because you think that if you change a certain thing, that something else may come along. So the first thing I want to say again is do it for you, not for him. The second thing is really prioritizing yourself and listening to yourself. There is so much busyness going on in the world. Perhaps it's a job, or if it's parenting, or if you have family obligations, anything else, that we really tune out our mind completely and don't pay attention to what we want right here. We forget to do things such as meditating and connecting with ourselves, such as going and connecting with nature and stopping and taking a deep breath of what's around us, really saying gratitude and appreciations for everything we have in our life. These things seem so simple, even such as reading a book that you enjoy. They seem so simple, but yet we never have time for them. We don't think they are really a priority. We just put them to the side. We might push our facial to the side, everything that we truly want to do, because we just don't have time. The truth is, we do have time. We have a lot of time. It's all about prioritization. And I feel like a lot of women don't put that energy into themselves, because naturally women are givers in that way. So we give our energy out here and there, but we don't focus on replenishing it. So me personally, my favorite ways to prioritize myself is to make sure that I am meeting all of my fitness goals, that I'm not neglecting my physical body, which includes exercise, eating healthy, sleeping well. And another very important thing is I really focus on my mind, and I meditate every single day. I make sure to read as much as I can, to journal and write down my goals, because that really helps me get out the ideas, my natural ideas that are just, they're there, but sometimes we just we're not in the right environment to kind of let them flow out. And that's what we want. We want our natural ideas to flow out. And the way to do that is to prioritize ourselves and remain calm and connected with ourselves so we can welcome pretty much anything that's around us. Thing number 3 is looking good, getting ready and feeling good. Because when we do that, we perform better. It's not something that we should be ashamed of or say, again, we don't have time. Maybe you feel amazing when you just have an amazing skincare routine. Maybe you feel great if you just curl or straighten your hair or in a very nice outfit that you picked out. Whatever it may be, you have to also plan that into your day, no matter how busy it is. Because if you do those little things that make you feel good, whether it's getting full glam and dressed up, or if it's just wearing your favorite lounge outfit, that's really going to take your day up a notch. I know that we all have those days where we want to just, and we do, put on whatever we see in our closet, just put up our hair in a bun and chill. And that's completely okay too, if that's what you want. But a lot of the times we can let that get to us where we don't fully embrace our natural beauty or really elevating ourselves and feeling good and feeling pretty, even if we don't have an occasion to go to, right? Especially with everything going right now, we might not have an occasion, but make it an occasion for yourself to just look and feel feminine, just to look good, because you will notice that your type of dancing, I'm actually looking into learning salsa. I've wanted to do this for a couple of years now, but never got around to it. But pole is really great. It's really fun. It engages your entire body and all your muscles, and it's a very, very intense sport and will have that energy component is very to the female side. So if you haven't tried any of those, just do it for yourself, do it for fun, and see where that takes you. And last but not least, and this is one of my most favorite things, and that's doing what feels good for you. I cannot even explain this strongly enough, because there's so many times where we feel like we need to go in the opposite direction or we have to force ourselves to do a certain thing, and then most of the time it just does not feel good. Right? Am I right? I know we've all had that, whether it's a fitness activity or a business activity, or maybe we don't want to hang out with a certain group of friends or go to a certain event. Then why? Unless there is some serious obligation that you can't back out of a certain task, always try to modify your life where you are doing something that feels good to you. I've started doing this in the last couple of months, and I've noticed tremendous changes in kind of my attitude towards things that translates into all other areas of life. Maybe you don't want to run, but you want to dance, right? You can still be active without doing a certain thing. That's just one example. But if it doesn't feel good, then really reconsider, should I be doing this? Or can I reinvent this into something else that's going to make me feel uplifted and positive and great? And try to do that as often as possible. If you are hitting a roadblock at work, don't force yourself to get through it. Maybe go on a walk, maybe take a nap, maybe read a book, something inspirational that would ignite that fire in you. And if you fill your day up with more of those activities, you will notice that even those tedious tasks that you might not want to do sometimes, like washing the dishes, you might be doing it miserably, or laundry, sometimes even that could be fun when you are in a uplifted general mood. So those are just some things to consider. Please let me know down in the comments what other things you have been doing that you feel really play into your feminine energy, because these are all the things that I have been doing. And subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I hope to see you in my $1 Million Lady program down below. I'll see you in the next video.